Morning guys, how are you doing? I hope you're well. So this morning we're going to talk about why I think you probably haven't started yet, or why you haven't been consistent even. So if you are watching, please do drop a like, drop a share, please comment. We're trying to make this shit grow, aren't we? We're trying to fucking build this this revolution, if you like, to help guys out. So listen, let's have a look at this. If you are a guy that is a little overweight, very overweight, unfit, frustrated, fucked off, stressed out, washed up, told rag, who's in his 30s or 40s, maybe 50s, maybe even fucking 60s, you never know, and you are in that position in life right now where you just want to change. You just want to change. You're sick and tired of your own bullshit. You're sick and tired of looking at the reflection in the mirror. You're sick and tired of standing on the scales, even though the scales are wank. You're just sick and tired of the stress and the frustration that constantly is plaguing you, but you want to change. Why I think the reason you're not changing is because the end result, where you see change, is so far away. Because realistically, it's going to take you around a year to really make a difference. Now, a year is a long fucking time away, and the prospect of starting and getting to that year is overwhelming. Now let me give you a little story. My 100 miler is in 6 days? Saturday. It's on Saturday, it's Tuesday today. And I started my training way back in September 2018. I was a bit of a fat boy then, out of condition. I wasn't really running. And I could only manage 3 to 4 miles in a run. I'd do 3 to 4 miles and be exhausted. That's a true story. 3 to 4 miles and I was exhausted. And I was remember at the time thinking, fuck, how am I ever going to run 100 miles again? How am I ever going to get to that end point again? All the way in June. I can't believe it's come around already. And as the months went on, so did the mileage. I remember thinking September I run 67 miles in 1 month. Then in October I run 85. Then in November, and then in November I run 150, and so on, so on, so on, all the way through to build up the miles. So over the long period of time, I just simply got better. I just simply become more confident. I just simply got more conditioned. There was no set plan. I didn't plan my training plan for the last couple of months back in September. I just took it month by month. Set myself a target of how many miles I wanted to run and just went out and run. Now, for you guys, it's very difficult because we sit at the start point. We sit at that point where we're like, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how to get my head around this. I don't know how I'm going to do this around a stressful life where I'm trying to please the wife, where I'm trying to please the kids, where I'm trying to please my boss. You know, it's all just overwhelming. Is it ever going to change? And by the way, 90% of the people that watch this won't fucking do anything with it. 90% of the people that watch this won't do anything about it. That 90% of guys will stay the same for the rest of their lives. And that's not me being negative. That's just me being realistic about the situation. I've been doing this a long time. I understand the patterns. I understand the routine. I understand the mindset. It's too difficult for people. And the problem is people don't invest in themselves. With a coach, with a mentor. And what a coach and mentor does is bring structure, support, accountability and direction to a group of people who need that for the journey. Some people can do it by themselves. A lot of people can't. And the main difference between the people that succeed and the people that don't is when they have a coach and mentor alongside them. Think about your parents as a coach and mentor, getting you through life, getting you where you are right now. Imagine trying to grow up without your parents and it was just you. literally just you. Like you'd have no one there to support you, hold you accountable, pick you up, put you in the right direction. It doesn't change. I've got coaches. I've got like 2 business coaches. I've got like a running coach. Because I need that guidance, I need that expertise, I need that experience. But for so many guys, the thought of the end state where they can find some form of inner happiness is so far away that the thought of starting is so daunting, it's so overwhelming. We don't know where to start, we don't know where we want to be. And remember, only 10% of you listening to this will actually think, I'm going to do something about this. The rest of you will do what everyone else does. They go, yeah, God, he's got a real good point, that's me, but do fuck all about it. You'll be the hamster wheel going round and round and round and round. And the reason that people start and stop is because they don't get instant gratification, they don't get instant results. Think about falling in love. Can you remember a point when you fell in love with your wife? What was the one point? There isn't. From the minute that you meet her to the point that you stand on the altar, there are a series of experiences, communications, actions that bring you guys closer together. And over that period of time, it's layer upon layer upon layer of building those feelings to the point where you suddenly realise that you're in love with her and marry her and have children and spend the rest of your life. Think about a bodybuilder. When they very first start in the gym, do they come away from that first session in the shape that they want to be and ready for the stage? No, they don't. They show up every single day, work one body part or 1 or 2 body parts, then they do the next day, the next day, the next day, and over a long period of time, their body changes. It doesn't happen just with one session. You don't fall in love after one date. If you know, I know some of you out there do. Some of you are one of those falling in love type of guys straight away. But what my point is that it takes a consistent amount of small actions to finally achieve. But the problem is for you is that you are so overwhelmed and the demands and the pressure on yourself is so huge that you bog yourself down. And you get fucked off after 2-3 weeks because it becomes tough. This journey doesn't end till you stop breathing. Okay, I'm 40. If I'm lucky, if I win the lottery, I've got another 40 years. I've got 40 years to live my life, I'm not rushing. Don't be overwhelmed at the start, guys. Don't be overwhelmed. The reason I'm putting on my 5-day Fire It Up challenge, which starts at the end of the month, the last week at the end of the month, which is free, by the way. So I'm dedicating a whole week of my time to helping guys build structure, build routine, build organisation, have some clarity, have some understanding, and you have the pillars and you build. Think about a skyscraper. They dig down, build the foundations, they build up. That's what I'm doing. This is what this is. It's a brief 5-day course online to build some fundamentals to then build on. And then if you feel you get to that end of that point and you want to stick, you can join our next Zero to Hero on an unbelievable offer for taking action. Okay, it's free. You can sign up on the link below, or you can just do your 5 days and you can crack on by yourself. No pressure from me at all. You do what you want. If you want to improve yourself, that's what I'm here for the 10% that want to improve themselves. For the rest of the 90, you'll consume all of the free information, will probably not do anything about it. But I'm always here for those, for everyone, regardless. All right, so listen, don't be daunted, don't be overwhelmed. Come and join me on the free 5-day challenge, Fire It Up challenge if you want to. If you don't, try and do something for yourself. Try and be proactive. Try not to feel too sorry for yourself. Okay, life is a gift. We should be fucking enjoying it, guys. Not wallowing around in our own shit. Come on, let's liven it up. Let's fucking enjoy life. Find the positives in everything that you're doing. Have an amazing day, guys.